Hello everyone, and welcome to the character appraisal of Gaara of the Desert. This is Gaara from the first Naruto series before the 2.5-year time skip. I purposely left out his portrayal from the Naruto Shippuden series, as that is a character appraisal all on its own, which you can see on part 2 of this video. Now, let's move on to my likes and dislikes about him, culminating in a letter grade compared to a Google Plus poll I put up.
Big deal.
Naruto is an anime about a hyperactive ninja who is the title character. We see his entry into the Ninja Academy and his coming of age exploits. The catch is that he has a 9-tailed demon fox inside him that brings along many social and psychological challenges for him. Gaara is a character introduced when Naruto and his group are participating in what is called the Chunin exams, and he serves as a foil to Naruto. He is dangerous and not afraid to prove it with his bloody rampages, which seem to be for the sake of it.
They looked at me the wrong way, so they're gonna die.
However, he manages to grow beyond this. His bloodlust and general mental instability are very apparent and barely held back, if at all. He convinces us that his threats are not just for scaring you, they are backed up. The relationship between him and his older siblings is a dubious one at best.
Sometimes you have to listen to what your big brother says.
It's too bad I don't think of you as my big brother at all. If you get in my way, I'll kill you.
With his lack of respect or understanding for them, he is completely unhinged, and I love him for his unapologetic and crazed personality.
We haven't had enough blood.
He seems to have no sympathy for anyone, yet he can empathize with those he sees to be like him. That won't stop him from trying to kill them, of course, which he usually succeeds in doing, but it suggests that he is aware of the feelings of those around him, such as his accurate reading of Sasuke Uchiha, whom he feels is a kindred spirit to him. He is a control of what Naruto could have been like.
We're so different, but we're so close to being the same. No.
They have many background similarities and even the situations they find themselves in, but how they react to them is completely different. Like the title protagonist, he also has a demon that was placed inside him when he was just a baby, and society looked at him with fear and as a result shunned him, even though he had a family unlike Naruto. Their similarities and differences are very interesting to compare with all this in mind. Throw in Sasuke as well, and it could become a very interesting dissertation. Gaara succumbed to the demon inside him.
I live solely for myself. I love only myself.
This tragic possession is made worse by his father, who only wanted to use him for his own gain, while he is told that his mother hated him by an uncle who tried to kill him. His siblings were fearful of him and could not prevent him from being swallowed up by the darkness, even though I do not blame them for this, as they were dedicated to him and tried to save him from himself, and he did not make it any easier for them either.
It's nothing that complicated. I simply want to kill him, that's all.
They also could not be the replacement for what Gaara really wanted, the love of his parents. This was made all the more clear by the fact that he tattooed the word love onto his forehead. What more of a cry for help could he give? Gaara learns his lesson, however, when Naruto shows him that he is not alone and rescues him from the shadows.
Hi there! I bet you're dying to know my name, right?
I couldn't care less.
After this life-changing encounter, he goes over to the good side, initially as a repayment of the debt he feels he owes Naruto. However, as he experiences life more in the light, he starts looking for other motivators. I like that they did not turn him into a cuddly teddy bear too. He kept his imposing, intimidating nature and does not seem to be trying too hard to quail people of the fears of his bloody past. This is not helped by the fact that he has no eyebrows. He is quite pure in that he is not pretentious. He sees the world as he sees it, analyzes it with his own understanding and adjusts accordingly, though not instantly. His change from bad to good is believable in this way, and he gives himself time to integrate back into the fold of humanity, even if not elaborated upon in the first series. His power to control sand carries a lot of favor with me as well.
Your sand.
He creatively uses it as a weapon and a shield in battle. He is an experienced combatant and killer who does not hesitate when he marks you as an enemy. The amount of things he can do with his sand seems infinite, and this just gives weight to his feelings, be they evil and deranged, or good and seeking redemption. He also facilitates and participates in some of the most epic battles in the show that cemented him as a ninja to be reckoned with. He is not cannon fodder either, and serves as a benchmark that hardly any other character can surmount, even after he was defeated at some point. But I must say that his sand does cause a lot of desertification, as it can turn forests into desolate wastelands. Come on dude, have some sense of preservation for the environment! Okay, his change from good to bad was a little unbelievable, especially considering how hard the story tries to make us feel sorry for him. He starts the trend of the series where the bad guy is always painted as some sort of victim dealing with demons from their past that explain but not necessarily justify their evil deeds. But with Gaara, this was understandable as it was clear that he had inner conflict to begin with, so I'll give him a free pass on this. In conclusion, I give Gaara an A+.
Impulsive, aren't you?
Because he is a character who starts off as a villain, but then turns out to be a misunderstood individual with more potential than his own people initially give him credit for. The Google Plus poll I put up seems in tandem with this, as 64% gave him an A, 16% gave him a B, 15% a C, 2% a D, and 3% giving him an E to an F. What letter grade did you give him? And that's my character appraisal of Gaara of the Desert from the first part of the Naruto series. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more character appraisals and top 5 lists. Also, don't forget to watch part 2 of this video where I talk about Gaara as he is in Naruto Shippuden. Until next time, I am Zakes and take care.